Okay, hello everyone. How are you? I am Iram, and you are watching us live on my live show, The Inside Sphere. And in my show, you know that I always introduce new people, new faces, new visions, and new ideas. So today I am here to introduce you with a very beautiful lady and a very interesting lady and a teacher, Miss Thuria. She is living in New York, and she is a writer, and she's a teacher, and she know many languages like French, Arabic, English, and so we are here with her. So, Miss, please introduce yourself to our audience so they can know you more better and tell about us your learning and your journey. Over to you.
Hi, it's so good to be here with you, everybody. Iram, very nice to meet you. And so my name is Thouria Benferhat. I was born in Morocco and grew up in Algeria and the United States. I came to the US at the age of 21 for my master's degree. I have a master's degree in TESOL and bilingual education. Then I started working at the United Nations as a language teacher at the United Nations Language School here in New York. It's a special school for diplomats and staff members where we teach the 6 official languages of the UN, which are Arabic, English, French, Spanish, Russian, and Chinese. While teaching there, I took 2 proficiency examinations, which give me certificates to work in French and Spanish. These are the proficiency certifications that United Nations diplomats and staff members have to take if they want to certify that they can work in those languages, any of the 6 official languages of the UN. While there, I also studied some Russian and some Chinese. I did 6 out of 9 trimesters of Russian and 2 out of 9 trimesters of Chinese. I wasn't able to finish the programs because of workload, but I learned a lot. And I think knowing other languages really helps when you're teaching. I'm married and we have 3 grown up children. They are 39, 30, and 43. We have a 1 granddaughter. She's 2.5, and her name is Layla.
Okay, thank you, Saraya, for your kind introduction. And I'm really sorry to pronounce your name wrong, but I
It's okay.
understand your name. That is Saraya. That is very good name and very impressive. Okay, I am moving toward my first question. That is, I am very amazed that how you learn too many languages. It is brilliant and genius people can learn many languages because by learning languages we also learn the culture, the heritage, and the mindset and the people of the language also. And it is study of the language is also the study of society, psychology, and there are many things we learn by learning the language, and you are very impressive for me. I am moving toward my first question. That is, you have taught Arabic, French, English, and Spanish across diverse cultural contexts. How has multilingualism shaped your personal identity and your approach to teaching? Over to you.
They say that when you are speaking a different language, you actually become a different person. And I think that is really true because learning different languages, and when I'm speaking a different language, I feel differently. And I think just learning those languages has really enriched my personality because I think I feel and I perceive things differently with each language. And I think it just has added to my being, my person, different facets that I didn't have before those languages.
Okay. My second question is, you spent over 30 years teaching in the United Nations language program. What are some of the most profound lessons you learned from teaching language at such a global institution?
So two things, maybe one thing that I haven't really learned from teaching there, but something that has become more clear in my mind, and that is that people learn differently. So depending on many different factors, like what are languages you already have learned, or whether you have learned another language, a foreign language before or not. Um, Also, age, also previous experiences, travel, um, all these things affect the way you learn. Also, people can be auditory learners or visual learners, um, and teaching all these years has reinforced those ideas in my mind. The other thing that I learned is that learned or reinforced in my mind is that you can learn at any age. I had students that were retired from the UN and they were like in their 80s and just started learning Arabic and they were able to learn. So people who say, "Oh, I'm too old, I'm 60, I can't learn a new language," that's wrong. You can learn at any age.
Okay, very good answer. One question arises in my mind that what language do you enjoy most to teach? Is it Arabic or Spanish or English? What is your favorite language for teaching?
It's very hard to answer that question because I like all the languages equally, but I have a special feeling for Arabic because it is my first mother tongue, and I enjoy teaching it the most. I think I
Okay,
also
I
have
also
much. I also have much more experience teaching Arabic than the other languages.
I have idea that you maybe you enjoy teaching the Arabic, so I asked this question because I want to confirm this from your side. Okay.
That's a good
Uh,
now.
I also love Arabic too much, and I also tried a lot to learn Arabic because our Quran is in Arabic, so I want to learn it. And we, in our childhood, and our children, our grandparents, and our parents also very fond of learning Arabic.
Are you
Okay.
familiar with my YouTube channel? You can learn a lot
Uh,
on my YouTube channel.
I searched on your LinkedIn profile, your social media handles. I found your website and your LinkedIn profile, but your YouTube channel channel link is not visible on the LinkedIn. Please share it in private message or here in the private message option. So I also highlight your YouTube channel in this description also, and also learn from you on YouTube. Please give it me in this private message option here in Restream.
Okay. You want me to do that now?
Yes.
You want me to do that now or after the interview?
No, no, share it now. So I will copy it and write in description also.
All
There is
right.
a option on message or and log. So you send me in this chat also.
Okay. Okay. There we go. Um, Private chat. Here it is. Yeah, I think you can learn a lot there. I hope you enjoy it. Make sure to subscribe and
Inshallah.
click like.
Okay, inshallah, inshallah. I also share and comment on your videos too. Don't worry about it. Okay. My question is next question is many learners find Arabic difficult because of its script and pronunciation. What mindset or learning approach do you recommend it to make Arabic feel more accessible and enjoyable?
Well, there are things about the Arabic language that make it easier than other languages. And what I tell my students all the time is that uh, Every language has difficult parts and easy parts. And in the end, they balance out. For example, people say Chinese is really hard, it's so difficult. Their grammar is so simple. You don't have to worry about grammar at all. And that's usually what people find difficult about languages when they're learning a new language. But they have difficult things like tones, like every word has like can have more than one tone, and whether you say it in one tone or another, it will change meanings, and that's hard for someone who's not used to tones. Arabic, same thing. Um, People say it's difficult, but Chinese doesn't have an alphabet, so you have to learn each word separately, and it's a very complicated picture. In Arabic, we have an alphabet. And we also have a derivation system that allows you to create new words if you know just the root and the derivation system. So, um, it's not that bad. And people talk about the difficult sounds of Arabic. They're really not that difficult if you are aware of how they are pronounced. If it's explained properly, they're really not difficult. And I also always say that other people have learned Arabic before you, so you can do it too. If other people can do it, so can you. It's not that
You are
hard.
right. You are right. My personal experience is that when we start learning the language, our mind become comprehend or according to that language. So with the passage of time, we learn it more quickly. In the start, it is difficult, but with time, everything will become so easy and convenient. And when we learn a language, we enjoy many things in the learning of the language. So my one question arises in my mind, that is, you are in New York now. Is life in New York is difficult or easy for a teacher like you?
If anything, New York um, offers many opportunities to meet people who want to learn a language because it's a cosmopolitan city. You have people from all over the world, and it's also a big financial center. So you have a lot of people in finance, you have lawyers, you have the United Nations, where you have people from all over the world. And all of these people are interested in learning languages. So it's an amazing place to work and connect with people from all over the world.
Thank you for your review. I am moving toward my next question, that is, okay. Your books and educational content emphasize emotional connection and storytelling. My favorite part is storytelling. Why is emotional intelligence important in language learning? Yes.
I think when you learn anything, not just a language, if there is feeling and emotion involved in your learning, you learn better. Just look at children, for example. They learn just by playing and having fun. So if you're enjoying what you are doing, you learn better. And, language is no different than anything else that you're learning. So, uh, storytelling is part of enjoyment. I think if you are enjoying a story, you will learn better, and it also is important to put language or words or grammar in a context, because learning a grammar rule is one thing, but then seeing it in action in a sentence, and even better in a story, makes it even more attainable and more memorizable.
Okay, tell us about your books, your creations.
So I create many things, not just books, but books are part of what I create. Um, I like to create books in different languages to encourage people to study foreign languages, because I feel and I know foreign languages open many doors in our lives. they've opened doors in my life, in my kids' lives, in my students' lives. When you learn a new language, you're basically opening your heart and your mind to a whole new culture, to a whole new group of people whom you can embrace because now you know more about them and they feel closer to you because you have made the effort to learn about their language and their culture.
Okay. Today's world is moving rapidly toward digital learning. How can educators preserve cultural depth and authenticity when teaching languages online?
Yes, I think mainly what's coming up these days is AI, and people tend to use AI a lot. I find, for example, that in translation, if you use Google Translate, um, a few years ago, it was pretty good with English, French, and Spanish, but it was really behind for Arabic. I find that now it's much, much better. However, you still have to be the expert who goes over what you get and make sure that it's correct. Same thing with AI. It's doing better with Arabic. Um, I'm just thinking in terms of being a teacher and sometimes, trying to shorten your journey, your work journey by using AI. It's gotten better with Arabic, but you still have to double check because you are still the expert and you're still the human being. AI is not perfect, it makes mistakes, and it's really important to double check and make sure you know your subject and that you can correct what is missing. Um, I think that's very important. And AI results can be very impersonal. Um, you do have to rewrite or change things to make them more human. After all, it's still a machine. I mean, they say that one day AI will take over, but I think it's far from that. And thank God we still have jobs, thanks to that limitation.
Okay, in my point of view, AI will assist us. It will accelerate our work, but not take our jobs. The people who will not use the AI, maybe their jobs will be and not with them. But the people who are so keen to use AI will help them. But still, the human qualities, human emotions, and human intelligence is more unique than AI. It is a journal. For example, when I give many tasks to AI, all the AI models, they are giving the same results. But if I give this task to any human children, even it will can give me many things, variety or creation. The creativity is very precious. That is the gift of God to human. Okay, one question that is in my mind, that is which qualities when you meet someone, which qualities inspire you or you like the people? What are the qualities? Please give me. It is my research, and when I interview any person, I always ask this question to everyone. Please give me the qualities you inspire when you
I
meet someone.
I think honesty is one of the best qualities you can have because if someone is honest with you, uh, you can trust them, and I think trust is very important. And everything else falls into place if you have trust.
Thank you, Suraya. My question, next question is, okay. Parents often wait their children to learn additional languages. What are the most effective ways to introduce multilingual learning at home, especially for young learners?
So we talked earlier about having fun while learning. With children, it's even more important because as adults, um, we can concentrate more and we can make ourselves sit down for an hour and do exercises. With a child, it's very important that they enjoy what they are doing. So That's important. Another thing that's important is to break down the tasks and make really small amounts of work per task. Keep switching them because their attention span is not as large as ours. The third thing I would say is if you speak the foreign language in the home, let's say you have a couple who are from different language backgrounds, the best way is basically for one parent to speak one language only and the other parent to speak the other language only. And that works like magic. Um, the child just gets used to only speaking one language to one parent and one language to the other parent. And I actually wrote a book about two little boys that I know whose parents speak two different languages and they apply this method. These kids speak five languages, and they spoke five languages when they were already 2 and 5 years old. And that's because the parents speak two languages separately to them, and then their grandparents speak other languages, and then they live in the US, so they learned English. So five languages for free, just like that. It's amazing. It's very cool. The book is called Elias and Sufyan Polyglots. If you're interested, it's a beautiful. It's a story of about them, what they like, and where they have traveled because they traveled a lot because their dad works for the UN, and it's a very inspiring book for children.
Okay, by the way, I want to say you that your beautiful handband is not visible to our audience. And tilt your camera so we can see your beautiful
Oh,
hand.
me?
Yes,
Me?
that.
Thank you. I love this bracelet. You'll find it in my
uh,
Amazon page.
okay, now it is visible to us. So I am. The next question is, um, language is deeply connected to identity, belonging, and worldview. In your experience, how does learning a new language influence a person's sense of self?
So, as I was saying earlier, two things. When you learn a new language, you are connecting with a huge new community of people that maybe you didn't even know much about before, but learning their language, you learn their culture, their customs, um, and that brings you much closer to them. And then the other thing is, as we mentioned earlier, when you learn a new language, you improve your brain because you are activating cells that were not active otherwise. And you create basically new brain cells. They say learning a new language helps improve your brain. So it's only a win win situation.
Okay. Many of it is my second last question. That is, many of your students describe your teaching as warm, encouraging, and inspiring. What values guide your communication and teaching philosophy?
The first thing is that we all know that everybody can learn. The second thing is that people learn differently. So we need to take into account these two things to be able to reach every student at their level. I think those are the two main things when you're teaching.
Okay, you are saying right. Our beloved friend Miss Maria Impactwali is watching us live, and she is giving a comment that amazing Iram and thank you for your precious time, Mr. Raya. And another person is also watching us that is Sami Abdul Hadi. He gave us a comment that very useful conversation and thanks a lot. So thank you very much from our LinkedIn family and our Facebook family. You are watching us live, and I also give thank to the people who will see us in the recording. And it is all about your love and your care and When you encourage me, then I will able to create the content like this. Okay, my question to Miss Suraya is it is my last question. Looking ahead with AI and digital tools transforming education, what do you see as the future of language learning and how can educators prepare for it?
I think the most important point in this regard is the fact that now with AI, students have access to a lot of information, and they have a way to create papers immediately and also answer questions immediately. And that sometimes cuts on their research time and research effort. I think it's very important for students to do the research themselves and not just rely on AI, because doing the research is what forms you as someone who is able to create in the future. If you rely on AI to create for you, you can't create. Um, so that's something that we have to keep in mind when we are teaching and testing our students. We have to find a different way to test our students to check their learning and their learning process. Otherwise, we are cheating them. You know, it's important to make sure they are doing the work and not someone else, like AI. I think that's really important.
Okay.
Big challenge
Could
for educators now.
Okay, thank you. Could you please share one important lesson to our viewers and our students and children that you have learned from your life? I would love to hear it.
It's I would say the quote that I have on my webpage, which is love is the bridge between you and everything. And when I say love, I mean love in the broadest sense. That means that if you get into any situation with the right attitude, with a positive attitude, with a loving heart, the other party will feel it and understand you, and then anything is possible. You know, you can conduct your business properly in a peaceful manner.
Thank you very much, Miss Raya, for your precious time and for being with us today. We hope to see you again soon and take care of yourself and stay well. And thank you very much to our audience who are watching us live. Till then, take care of yourself. Allah Hafiz. Bye bye.
Assalamu alaikum. Thank you so much. Bye, everyone.